and let it rain. We are immediately diving into this, and this is something that Peanut was looking for. He had the advantageous matchup he felt against ZD, considering that he knocked his Fox out of winners. Perhaps he's onto something.
Of course, and you can see ZD understanding that situation, immediately starting with the Wolf.
I think that this is the right choice. It's so much more consistent compared to his Fox. His Fox will blow you up, but then disadvantage happens, and he's having a bad time.
It's difficult for sure. And then, my man's living. My man's nice with it. You see that wall jump?
I always forget that Little Mac is a wall jump. It makes no sense for him to have like an awful recovery, but then he's going to wall jump randomly.
It's true.
So this is an even game.
Oh, yes. Always is. If it's even stocks, it's even games in my book. That's how I've started to view Ultimate, and it makes a lot of sense.
KO punch, though.
Yeah,
just don't get hit with down tilt into a tech chase KO punch. Please, ZD.
ZD's not even opting to press Blaster or anything. That dash attack's risque, but yeah, you're gone with it.
One dash attack was risky to another one, actually. And look at the percentage lead. Now, this is the benefit of Wolf, is that with Blaster and with just like your more disjointed hitboxes, you do not need to do a damn thing against Peanut Smack.
100%. I mean, that's where kind of Fox's deficits lie. I mean, you're light, you need kill confirms a lot of the time, but Wolf is much easier to like, okay, if you pressure too hard on shield, you just get up smashed. You get scooped, you lose the stock. And hey, we're just going to rogue back here. Like, that hits like a truck.
I mean, you can just keep tossing out those rogue back airs, too, because they're usually safe enough to make it through a lot of max anti-airs.
100%. And I've always mentioned this, comparing ZD's Fox to his Wolf. And with Fox, you press 2 buttons. With Wolf, you press 1.
Exactly, but
and
it's
that
a good
one
button.
It's a great button, and that can make all the difference. I mean, it's hard to execute with that character. I mean, at the same time, though, it can also be hard to come back with both. You got to be very careful, especially when Peanut's stepping up to the plate.
True, he just has more options, more angles that he can go for.
Yeah.
But again, great option by Peanut, calling out the jump by ZD hard with that up smash. Now it's ZD's turn to respond. He actually fully commits to the roll in.
Trying to get inside Peanut's head a little bit, but Peanut not phased by it at all. Amazing tech surviving that quick little Wolf flash.
If he was real, he would have done it there too. He could have.
It's true. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit of an errant KO punch into a quick stock, courtesy of the down smash for ZD.
I feel like that's like kind of the Peanut special. He really loves rising KO punch from ledge.
Yeah.
And ZD knows it. That's why he wasn't anywhere near that ledge. He's been hit with a couple of those before. He decided to respect it this time.
He learns from his mistakes, that's for sure. Being very careful here now, ledge, and this is so dominant. Even threatening that nair there, which could spot death for Peanut if he wasn't careful, so still good awareness.
The weak hit nair actually going to go ahead and set up into the tech chase, tosses Peanut off stage, not deciding to go off stage.
You're dead zone, my friend.
Yeah, just clipping that up B. If you don't sweet spot, then you are easily getting snuffed out by that forward tilt.
Weaklings, a lot of you indeed, Wolf, really letting Peanut know that this set will be a different one. And this is best of 5, so maybe, again, Z has a little more time to adapt. I mean, he's already showing he did well. I'm not sure who won the first game of the previous set in winners, but right now, Z, a strong start.
Strong start, and I think that the Wolf is going to be the big change-up here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the last couple times that Peanut has fought, ZD kind of stuck to his guns and continued to go Fox. So actually switching after one game.
Maybe he wants to work on it. He's like, okay, I have the game advantage, so worst case scenario, I still have advantage with counter picks going into the next game. I could just test my Fox.
Either that, or he's taking a page out of Proto Bantam's book and just saying, like, I'm going to alternate every single game, and you have to go ahead and make the adaptation, not me.
Which is an actual strat, which is smart, to give Proto Bantam credit.
I love watching Summit and then have Ian Coney shout that out, and I'm like, yeah, it's definitely what they're doing. No one believed him, and then Proto got there and said it, and I'm just like, I knew.
Just like no one believed those air dodges were not intentional. Speaking of, another rising KO punch. Peanut pulling back his hair a little bit, trying to keep some composure because this is not how he usually plays. He's much more composed. But right now, ZD is just exploiting him.
Yeah, look at the damage already here. These combos are far from easy bake here from ZD. Peanut finally able to respond with the up B out of disadvantage. Another up tilt, goes for the aerial and try to wait out ZD, perhaps anticipating that he was going to air dodge onto that platform.
Now, a quick footstool, actually. The Fox is moving, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's hitting
I love that.
They immediately backed off, yeah.
Immediate, like, gentle jump back to cover the option in case he teched in place, or if he teched in. Hey, that time he did tech in, though, so now he's more prepared. Peanut trying to mix him up, doesn't matter. I'm catching you anyway.
It feels like this is what ZD wants to do on a stage like this. Use that platform to just improve your movement against Peanut. He's really not, like, trying to open Peanut up with buttons, but speaking of buttons, Peanut's down smash easily strong enough to go ahead and clip that up B.
And credit where credit's due, because ZD is a master of angling that Firefox up or into the stage to get back at a very tricky angle. So if Peanut can get that 2-frame, okay, what do you? There's some clanks happening.
Just immediate up tilt out of everything.
Oh, what?
That looked like a combo.
That's true.
Ridiculous.
That's okay. I mean, hey, we take those.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we learned these on the spot. That was definitely one of those Build-A-Bear combos, like, maybe this will work.
And I love that. I love the freeform experimentation sometimes that players bring to the table. They're like, does this work? Well, let's find out.
For sure. That's one of the things that separates Smash from a lot of the other more standard fighting games. I'm surprised that dash attack on shield did not earn an immediate KO punch.
I know. Unfortunately, not quite finding it. But yeah, platform fighters breed creativity. I mean, you see it in Rivals as well. There's a lot of custom creative combos that people can really bring out on the table. Can we get Citra for 2? 2 for 2 on that down smash, Gabs.
His 2-frames are just perfect. I don't know of another player that is better at hitting that 2-frame so consistently in this region.
I mean, ZD tried and failed, so point does go to Peanut in that regard. I believe you.
Good charge of the neutral B to armor through ZD's attempt at covering that landing. Forced to edge. This is such a hard spot. ZD calls out the slow standard get up after 100%. It's a lot easier to react to that one. And he goes up 2-0. Peanut pushed to the brink.
This is looking pretty difficult for Peanut. I'm not sure if the shell is cracked or what, but he is trying his best. Again, we're just running it back to Hollow
He'll have to
Bastion.
play a little bit more cracked than that if he wants to go ahead and make this reverse 3-0.
Yeah, you got to be playing nutty for sure.
Solid analysis here from the analyst desk.
Hey, man, you know it's puns for days when I'm on board. That's what we're all about here.
I got to go ahead and roll with the punches every now and then. Speaking of rolling with the punches, we are back to that same stage here. Little Mac out for round 3. Not trying to go ahead and get that TKO quite yet.
Yeah, you stole my TKO bit, Scabs. That's how you know we're on point tonight, just like these players are. Peanut packing some punches here and there, hoping to put himself on the board with a game. A little bit of footsies, a little bit of dash dancing, a little bit of fancy footwork, just trying to catch ZD off guard, but the man is not biting.
Exactly. Just the defense was iron-willed there, and he's not trying to go ahead and run in anymore. And that's not something that typically we get from ZD. He likes to open his opponent up by going in and varying his approach options. But right now, Peanut got KO punch in a spot where he could take a lead here if he gets the one hit. But no, getting the phenomenal conversion at edge. It feels like ZD's edge traps this set have been so on point, Let It Rain.
And just look at the careful, just dancing around that ZD again. He's not biting. He's not playing the scrap game because he realizes that's how Peanut wins. It's so smart, and it's still so patient, so measured. It's fantastic.
Gets the roll in again. Good reactions there, and then gets the nair out smash. The bell is rung, but who does it toll for? Perhaps Peanut.
It's true. And he's looking flustered. It's very difficult to say the least.
It's only 31% so far on ZD, so very nearly untouched.
Trying to find something, trying to corner him here and there, trying to back up and give ZD a little bit more space, but the problem is that ZD's spacing is still too good.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like even when he's tossing out these aerials that appear to be whiffing, there's no room for Peanut to punish.
He just backward on shield, immediately dash out, Peanut whiffs the grab, immediately goes back in to punish him. It's brutal.
Double up air. How does he get down? He fast falls. KO punches on deck, but now ZD, he's going into defensive mode. He does not want to allow this. And again, just the super safe dash attack, catching Peanut, jumping again.
That is it. That's all she wrote. A quick 3 stock to settle the set, Scabs.
That was clinical on game 3. It feels like Peanut has a little bit of work to do. Go back to the books, young men. Maybe apply a few additional weights to that bench press, because ZD looks like he was just in another weight category.
Of course, call Mr. Planter after that one. He needs to collect his mans and tell him better luck next time.
So